Live at the barber shop. This is Leon. That's right, Leon from some of your favorite movies. And you know where I'm listening. I'm live right here at the barber shop.
Ready? I think we got one. Holding back, about time. We got one. Ain't shit changed. Nah, it's time to shine a light on them. Just got better. Just got better. Those hating on the movement, we gonna shine a light on them. You better have a good reason to come out.
Yeah,
it's the season. Niggas gonna come out. I'm riding with my gun out just in case I got
feeling out there, baby?
baby?
Yo, all the ladies, man. Got a special guest on the line for y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Leon Robinson. Yo, Lee, what's up, champ?
You better say Leon because they don't know who Robinson is.
Oh, my bad. Mr. Leon is on the building. Y'all know him as I know him as Shep. I loved him in that movie. What's up, Leon? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Just, on my, COVID-19 lockdown like everybody else.
Uh-huh. Do you think we can ever get back to a normal way of life after this?
We have to.
Mm-hmm.
We have to. I mean, that's got to be our job. No matter what we take to get back to a normal way of life, we have to do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I know tomorrow you gonna be on live with Robert Townsend. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, with my brother. Yeah, no, we're gonna take over at Watch UMC's IG live page tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Me and my brother Robert Townsend will be on there talking about the making of the Five Heartbeats documentary that starts streaming tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's gonna be tight. I definitely gonna tune into that.
People love that movie. So when you see the documentary and you see how it's made, and when you're gonna freak out is when you see all the people that auditioned for it. Mm-hmm. You'd be like, "Oh shit, that's so and so, that's so and so." You'd be like, "It's funny."
Let's talk about how was that shooting that movie? Because I know Robert Townsend is a good friend of yours. So let's talk about how it was to shoot that movie.
Well, shooting the Five Heartbeats was an interesting situation because, we hadn't really seen five black men, good-looking men all bond together like that, and in a positive way, and go through the trials and tribulations of life and still stay together. So it was interesting, because we went through some trials and tribulations ourselves. We were like a real group, So as egos, there's all kind of stuff going on. So you really go through it. So I think a lot of that that you see on screen, that relationship that was built in, the 6 and 7 weeks of rehearsals, 6 days a week that we had beforehand. So, and Robert's a very talented guy. For me, it was weird at first because I hadn't worked with a director who was also my co-star.
Okay.
So that was kind of a weird thing. I'm doing a scene with somebody, but he's also directing me. That was kind of weird to get used to, but after a while, I got used to it, yeah.
and you the big brother.
What'd you say?
I said, and you playing the big brother.
Well, I'm not the big brother. I'm the big brother as in taller brother.
Yeah.
But not in age.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I know it got to be weird. People coming up to you in the weirdest times talking about different roles and stuff like that. Does it get on your nerve when people approach you just based off of acting roles?
No, actually, I prefer it because that's before the world of social media and everybody getting your business and stuff like that. I like the people only what they knew about me was my roles. Mm-hmm. I love if my roles are so cemented in their head and created such a memory that that's all they can think of when they see me is a role that I played. Mm-hmm. That's what I do. That's what I want to be remembered for is the roles that I play.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to be a reality star or anything like that. Mm-hmm. I don't want that. Not about people really knowing everything about me other than what they need to know. Yeah. I just want them to appreciate my work. Mm-hmm. And so when people call out my name or my characters and just like you talking about Shep, I appreciate that because obviously Shep affected you.
Yep.
In some way when you were watching it. Mm-hmm. And see, for me, that's what it's all about. If I see someone affected by a role that I play, I'm like, yeah, got him.
Yeah, you did it.
You know?
You did it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's for me. That's my reward. You know, someone being affected by a role that I'm playing or story that I'm telling.
Hey, it's weird. I start working on 155th Street and 8th Ave at the barbershop. Right when you guys were shooting that movie. So I used to watch you guys every day.
Well, you don't know how bad I need to be in the barbershop.
You ain't try like these other people and try to cut it yourself yet?
For what?
Yeah.
Nobody's seeing me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm messing around, cut my hair. For what? Who's going to
tear it up?
No, I'm not gonna tear it up. I do a good job.
Okay.
You gotta realize, my family owned a beauty salon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to do. As a matter of fact, on all my movies, probably up until around of course, obviously not in the 5 Heartbeats when I had to have my hair conked and everything, but up until like about right before the, let's say, above the rim, I used to always do my own hair. I used to do my own hair, and then when they makeup people just watch me and then just have to keep it that way.
Okay.
So I got skills when needed.
Oh man, I like that.
If I had to show up someplace looking right, I'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't at the moment, so I won't.
Yo, I know you've been an actor for a long time. Know what I'm saying? Do you prefer the theater or movies?
Wow. Well, when you train to be an actor, theater is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Theater is the mother of all acting, and as a storyteller, which I consider myself, it's the absolute best.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the only time you can tell a story to an audience from beginning to end, right there in front of them in like an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
When I'm working in television, I'm working in film. The first day of the movie, I may die. The next day, I may get married.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then they put it all together. But what I'm saying is that the theater is just one continuous telling of a story. So, I think as an actor, it's the most fulfilling.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it does not pay as well as movies and television. And then, I don't know, I just kind of feel like I was born to be on screen.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. I think that's what drove me to acting was what I saw on screen. So, yeah, it's a different level of enjoyment, but, I definitely think I should, I'm a film actor.
Okay.
But I love theater.
Well, when you learning the lines, do you got to learn everybody's lines?
No.
Or just yours?
Well, yeah. Well, you don't really. It's not about learning your lines.
Okay.
It's about knowing the scene.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. You can learn the lines to perfection, but if you don't know the scene and how this scene is moving the story forward, then it's not going to be good.
Okay.
Okay, because that's what it's about. It's like, I know this scene. I know where this scene's supposed to go between me and the other characters that are in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody in that scene, whether it's just you alone or you and other actors, are working towards moving this scene to where it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about just knowing your lines. It's about knowing the scene.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Above the Rim. I know you was working with Bernie Mac, Tupac. You got any stories how they was on set? Because I know Bernie was a funny dude.
Yeah, Bernie was funny, man. Rest in peace, man. He was great. He wasn't there that long. He came into this thing, and but yeah, he was good and memorable. It was a pleasure working with Dwayne. I thought he worked very hard, and he's a good ball player for sure. Mm-hmm. Dwayne Martin. Marlon's Marlon, man. Always a pleasure. Yeah, man. Just as silly as you want to be. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love him for that too.
Okay.
But it's for me, it's kind of a different thing because I can't tell you as much probably as they could tell you because I pretty much started off my career, and as much as I can, have been a method actor. So I pretty much stay in character the entire time I'm doing the movie.
Okay.
So I was a loner, and I was a loner in the movie. So during the movie, I didn't really hang with nobody. I was a loner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause I used to see Pac and Dwayne. I used to see those guys, moving around a lot. I ain't really see too much of you.
You wouldn't see Shep because Shep was a loner.
Yeah.
So while I was doing that movie, I was playing Shep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do my thing and just be about my business and be quiet. And that was it. Until the movie was over.
Well, when the movie is over, is it hard to get out of character?
It's so funny. I hear people say that, right? And for me, I don't know. It's just the opposite. I'm like, I'm happy. I'm like, damn, I can be Leon again. Good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the way I am. I don't have a problem with it. Yeah.
Well, how long did you study acting before you started?
Well, I studied in college, and then I studied at HB Studios and American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York, and then a few more years privately with a coach in Los Angeles named Sarah Romeo.
Okay.
And so I don't really know how many years it was before, because I was still studying when I started working.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't stop studying, So it was definitely a few years, definitely.
Okay. Well, what kind of guys did you look up to when you was coming up?
What? People in general, or people in general, or you mean actors?
Yeah, actors.
Oh, okay. It's always lent towards old school actors. Okay. The way Hollywood used to be. So I was always a fan of like leading men like Cary Grant and Errol Flynn, Sidney Poitier.
Okay.
Guys like that.
Mm-hmm. I always loved the guy in that played Biggie. And what was that? Let's Do It Again, or what was that? One of those movies with Sidney Poitier, the brother that played Biggie Smalls. He always remind me of you. Real smooth, dark skinned dude. A lot of swag.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope there's more of me out there.
Well, let's talk about that. How important is originality to you?
Very important. But what's even more important to me is uniqueness.
Okay.
Because, the one thing that I possess over everyone else is that I'm me. Mm-hmm. And so if I'm uniquely me, there's really no competition as far as I'm concerned, because it's just, my competition is giving you the best me I can give you. Mm-hmm. That's it. Because that's what sets me apart from everyone else. I'm not trying to do what other people want to do. I'm not trying to do exactly what other people are doing. I'm not trying to be trendy. I want to set trends if I'm going to be trendy at all. Mm-hmm. So, that's just the way I think. So, it's very important to me. Okay. And also as a fan, that's the people that I would be a fan of. I'd probably be more a fan of someone that I thought was unique or different. Or something like, as opposed to someone who sounds like other people, or does what other people, or looks like other people, or acts like other people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, you got a ton of swag. You know what I'm saying? Who was the flyest dude around the way when you was coming up?
Flyest dude around the way when I was coming up. Wow. Oh no.
I guess dig into the crates.
No, I mean, being from New York, I guess, being from New York at my age, I'd have to get, it's not hard. I'd probably have to be Walt Clyde Frazier.
Ooh, okay. He's fly to the max.
Yeah, I mean, the only problem is now he's still rocking that same thing from back in the day.
From 73.
but back in the day, my man was rock and roll.
Yeah. You'll see him pull up in a Tiffany or something like that with a suit that looks like a curtain.
Wide brim hat,
yeah.
double-breasted, long suede coat. Come on now. Please,
Well,
with some bell bottoms and some like slightly platform shoes. And he's 6'4". He's 6'4". Mess around, walk around 6'7", like he need to be 6'7".
Yeah. Looking like a fly giant.
Yo, man, but fly though.
Yeah. Ultimate swag.
Hmm.
Yo, do you have your own hat line? Cause I see you be rocking a lot of hats.
No, but I probably should.
Yeah,
People
man.
talk, so funny. People talk to me about doing certain lines and certain things, and it's one or two things I'm actually going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it just depends on the person talking to me really needs to have a foot in the door.
Okay.
Already, because that's not what I do.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like if I ask you to come do a movie or something like that, well, trust me, I'm already have something going on with that movie already.
It's already
If
set.
you ask me, if you ask me to come do a line with you, well, you got to be in that business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Don't
fact.
tell me you want to start trying to find your way in that business with me. That's not my business.
Yeah. It might not turn out right.
Yeah. You got to be an expert at what you do.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know you was talking about New York. What part of New York you from?
I was born in Mount Sinai Hospital in Manhattan.
Okay.
I was raised in Mount Vernon in the Bronx.
Word?
And lived in Manhattan for the last couple of decades.
Okay. Well, take a good guess where I'm from. 70 projects, baby. 70 projects, baby. Money earning Mount Vernon.
Okay. Oh man, okay.
Yeah, some good stuff come out of there, huh?
Baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. We definitely can put together a nice little all-star team if necessary.
Oh yeah, right there in 4th Street Park.
Yeah, but I'm talking about. I'm not even talking about basketball. Definitely basketball. I'm talking about just in people who have accomplished things or notable people.
Yeah, we got some nice ones come out of there.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got any stories for people in Mount Vernon that are listening right now?
Nothing except I hope you all doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all old enough to know, my aunt Gussie, and my cousin Robin, and our shop that we used to have. We used to do everybody say, even Denzel's mom used to get her hair done at our family shop. So yeah, there's a little history.
Yeah.
We all at the end of the day, we all regular people just doing different things. That's all.
That's a fact. But what new projects you working on right now?
Man, dude, I had 3 jobs on March 13th, and within 4 hours, everything got shut down. So yeah, I was doing a national tour of the Set It Off play. We were sold out on all our dates so far. We were in New Orleans. We were in New Orleans that day when they pulled the plug. The governor pulled the plug, and then I'm doing a show on Showtime as well, and then my band was booked on the Tom Joyner cruise.
Okay.
And all that just went away.
That's fire. I gotta get on one of those cruises.
Yeah, I'll do that. To be honest with you, man, I don't know when getting on a cruise is gonna be cool again.
Yeah.
Yeah, just truth be told. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, I was doing my 1 and 2s to you. You know what I'm saying? So I came up on that Born to Worship joint. And I like church music. You know what I'm saying? That joint is fire.
Okay.
You did your thing on that.
Yo, man. But what song you talking about?
It was like it's a joint. It might not been you then. I don't know. It got your name up there, and it got 7 songs. It's called Born to Worship.
Born to Worship? Nah, that's not me.
Yeah. They got your name. It's big on that screen.
What's it say? Leon?
Yep.
Nah, when you see me as a singer, it's gonna be because I'm not a solo artist. I'm the lead singer of a band. Okay. So you always gonna see Leon and the Peoples.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm listening. I'm like, that don't sound like him, but it sound good, though. I listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. With Leon and the People. Leon and the Peoples, and our latest album is called "Love Is a Beautiful Thing" on the Spectrum Music label.
Okay, how that's working out right now?
Good, we were planning on touring and stuff through the summer and everything, but everything's like you already know.
Mm-hmm. So, take it back to the acting. I know you did a lot of movies, man. A lot of movies. Out of all the bodies of work you did, do you got a favorite?
No, whatever one is your favorite is my favorite because I don't watch them.
Mine's Above the Rim.
Yeah, I know you told me that. You like that, huh?
Word. That was that big brother, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was that dude in
there. Yeah, I think people gonna nod and have a nod towards certain movies, certain genres and certain stories that are gonna appeal to them. Mm-hmm. You being from New York and everything, a real movie take place up at the Rucker, stuff like that. It's like if that story's told well, that's gonna resonate with you.
Mm-hmm.
But someone else, something else gonna resonate with. What's gonna resonate with a lot of ladies is gonna be something like Waiting to Exhale.
I was about to say that. The chicks love that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. So it just depends on what kind of stories touch you. Mm-hmm. Well, enough people in Mount Vernon because enough yachty up in Mount Vernon love me for Cool Runnings.
Well, go on.
You done know.
Yeah.
So then you go. So it just depends on. That's why I can't say like what someone likes is depends on what kind of stories they like. What kind of what really touches them. Some people like things that are a little bit more flamboyant. That's why the movie I did with Robert Townsend, where he directed me, Little Richard. A lot of people love that one because it just has they like that flamboyantness. You know what I'm saying?
That was dope.
Yeah. So
did you meet the brother?
Oh yeah, sure, definitely. Yeah, before the movie, yeah,
definitely
had to get his blessing.
Okay.
Because it was an authorized, biography. So.
Okay. Well, I know you're talking about that yard talk. Do you cook? And if you do, what's your favorite dish?
Ackee and saltfish.
Oh.
Ackee and saltfish and fried breadfruit.
Mm-hmm. How's your oxtails?
Yeah, love it. The guy loves it, but I say more on the pescatarian side.
Okay.
So more vegetables and fish.
Mm-hmm. Well, these are weird times right now. So what's a day in the life of a Leon during this quarantine?
Man, boring. I get up, same thing every day. Get up, do a little workout, maybe do a little writing,
mm-hmm.
may do a voiceover or something if my agent calls me to do that. I got a whole little studio set up here. Do some writing, take some meetings on the phone, stay in touch with people.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I know, days go like this. You get up in the morning, next thing you know, it's 4:00. Next thing you know, it's, you watching TV and about to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say?
Facts. Well, do you do any collaborations with like singers and rappers and stuff like that?
Yeah, I always, on both my band's albums, I have combo tracks with different artists.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. On our first album, I did a joint with Selena Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
I did another one with Tonto Metro, and Tony Rebel.
Mm-hmm.
And this last one, I have a track that actually we're gonna release this summer called "Love the Way She Moves" with Benetton, aka Jack Frost.
Ooh, I'm gonna look out for that. I know that's gonna be some fire right there.
Yeah. Love the way she moves. Some nice vibe things for the gala.
Mm-hmm. So, is there anything that you haven't did that you would love to do in the future?
So many things.
Mm-hmm.
So many things. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a very young man in the business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's so many things I haven't done, so many people I haven't worked with. You know, so I'm gonna just do as much as I can until my time is up. That's all, and hopefully, I'll be remembered.
So, you definitely gonna be remembered. Cause man, you got some roles, baby.
Yeah, it's nice when you can hit it and people, resonate.
Mm-hmm.
When it resonates with people, it's nice.
Well, I know you are a very skilled actor. You know what I'm saying? Who would you say would be the most skilled actor that you worked with?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, people aren't usually more skilled than others. I mean, when they're good, the thing is that, like, I don't mean, for me personally, I don't think any good actor is better than another good actor.
Okay.
They're just different. That's all. If you take another actor, I don't care who he is, he can walk across the room, sit down in your chair, open up a newspaper, and light a cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anybody can do that. But you may deem it more interesting to see me do it than another person do it. Mm-hmm. That's all. It's not that he's not doing it well, or I'm not doing it well. It's just that we're different. Mm-hmm. And, that's the way I look at it.
Okay. Well, when you riding around in the whip, you know what I'm saying? What kind of music is Leon listening to?
Wow.
Who getting play in your reside?
Well, I'm listening to a mixture of soul and reggae music.
Okay.
Which is what my band plays. So you're gonna hear everyone from Beres Hammond to Michael Franti to Roachford out of London to J Boog. Mm-hmm. Just music.
Mm-hmm. Well, sitting back and you say, all right, Live at the Barbershop is my last platform, and I'm gonna give some youngsters some inspirational words. What would you say to these brothers and sisters?
Well, what I say to my brothers and sisters is that within you there's someone that deserves to be seen, that deserves to be respected. It is up to you to bring that person out of yourself. No one can do that for you. So put yourself first. Be the best person you can be. Get your rewards in life and take it as far as you can.
That was fly. I like that. Well, over here on Live at the Barbershop, we like to give out a little something called Top 5 Dead or Alive. So I'm gonna just shoot it with this. What will be your top 5 movies of all time?
Well, that's too hard for me to tell you. I can't answer that question. No way.
Too rough.
I mean, I could give you some movies that I love.
Yeah, let's shoot with that. It might be top 15 right for you.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'll just give you a few off the top of my head. Slumdog Millionaire. Slumdog Millionaire is one. Sparkle, the original. Sparkle with Irene Cara.
Yeah. Please. And my boy from Miami Vice.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. To Sir with Love, Sidney Poitier.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. It's just too many out there to just think about, man. It's just,
Mm-hmm. Well, check it like this. This might be a little curveball for you. If you was stuck on an island, know what I'm saying, and they say, yo, you can only have one actor's body of work, who would you pick out? I'm not gonna front me. I probably say Denzel Washington. But who will Mr. Leon pick out?
That's a weird question. That's a weird ass question. Okay, well, check this out. You saying Denzel is a good choice, an obvious choice, and I think that the choice that so many people would say, but seeing that we're good friends, I can't go that way.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want him to keep his body of work because it's too good for him to give that up to anybody.
No, I'm saying that's all you can watch is movies that Denzel was in. That's what I would pick. Because he got a nice body of work where you can get some ups and downs, some laughter, some gangster.
No, man, no. He doesn't have just a nice body of work. He probably has the best body of work especially for a brother. I would say. I think that's pretty much hands down as far as that kind of body of work. But it's great for him, and I think it's fantastic. There's an actor I like a lot named Daniel Day-Lewis.
Okay.
Yeah, and his body of work is pretty impressive.
I got
nominated for. No, you've seen him already, dude. He's been nominated for Academy Award every time he makes a movie. You never seen My Left Foot?
That don't ring a bell, and I done seen everything. That ain't ringing a bell.
Dude,
Name another
Academy Award. He won Academy Award for The Boxer.
Oh, I seen that.
Kings of New York.
Dope.
With Leonardo DiCaprio. You see that? Gangs of New York. Gangs of New York. Martin Scorsese film. He was the villain, the butcher. Yeah.
He was the truth.
Yeah. He's beyond the truth. But the thing is with him, he has the luxury of like doing a movie every couple of years and like totally becoming that person.
Okay.
Like he actually became a butcher for 6 months before he took on the role.
That's smart.
Yeah, I'm like, no, but if you have no other life and you can do something like that, cool. But most people don't have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
most people have another life other than outside of their acting.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, to become the person that you playing and to do that for months, that takes some dedication.
Oh yeah, and it's great. It's great if you can afford to do it. If you can afford to do it, now it's time to do it. Shit, yeah, great.
Well, check it like this. You got any funny stories, like weird stories of fans coming up to you, asking you to like sign a diaper or something crazy like that?
All kinds of crazy stories, man. All kinds of crazy stories, man. They're endless. They're endless. I'm gonna give you one.
Okay.
This happened just a month ago. I was performing at a theater in we were at the Cobb Center, Cobb Energy Center in Atlanta, and I came out to greet the people doing the merchandise and everything. And this one lady, her mom was saying she won't even look at you. She's just too nervous. She can't even look at you. Look at her. And I said, come over here and give me a hug. So she got up and gave me a hug. And then she goes like this, oh my God, he even smells like Jesus.
Like she met Jesus.
Exactly. Like she knew what Jesus smelled like.
Yeah, she must have met Jesus at one time.
At some point, must have hugged him tight too.
Yeah. Well, you remember what you had on?
No, I mean I was wearing me. That's all.
Okay, I know it wasn't no jupe or something like that.
No. Come on now.
Gotta mess with you a little bit.
No, it's all good. Shoot, I love that. Cause that means I can mess with you.
Yeah. Yo, you did a lot of movies, man. Know what I'm saying? You're a great actor. Know what I'm saying? If people wanted to get in contact with you, what would they do?
Get in contact with me for what reason?
Acting, singing, to to book you for shows, something like that.
Cool, yeah. Just go to my band's website is Leon and the Peoples. That's Peoples with an S. LeonandthePeoples.net.
Uh-huh.
Or just hit us up or hit me up on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my Instagram is at www.justleon.
Mm-hmm.
It's www.justleon. Yeah, and then I'll just direct you to wherever you need to go.
Okay. And don't forget, you're gonna be on live tomorrow with Robert Townsend, and they're gonna be having some good conversation.
Yeah, IG Live. That's at Watch UMC.
Mm-hmm.
IG Live page. Okay, tomorrow, 4:00 Pacific Standard Time, 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. Me and my brother Duck. We're gonna play Shy Brothers on IG Live. How about that?
You better get over here, Duck. Yo, I love that scene, yo, because that shows so much brotherly love when you had your son and you was holding his shoulder and the little girl said, "You better get over here, Duck." And he said, "Yo, wow." I was like, yo, and then y'all hug. That second hug like sealed the deal. Word. That was lit. That was a dope part in that movie, man. That I know a lot of people start tearing up with that. Word. Mr. Leon Robinson, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Live at the barbershop.
Definitely.
Dope singer.
Definitely. It was a pleasure, without a doubt.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming by Live at the barbershop. We appreciate you.
Definitely keep it up, keep them cut, people's hairs right, make sure everybody's wig is tight, and we take it from there. Stay safe.
Yes, sir. Gotta keep the goons on speed down. Blazers, they don't play around with them tasers. Nah, fresh out the taper with the razor. Pure shooter, Reggie Miller, Indiana Pacers. Some say tracks to be the mayor. That's right. I just keep my distance from the haters. Under pressure I never fold. Nah, they just want the story to be told.